Hi everyone, I'm Adam Steele from the Hot Pole Studios, and this little video is going to be me talking about why you in the modern recording world should be using a guitar reamper. Doesn't matter who you are as a guitar player, get one. Okay, so the way recording's gone in the last 10, 20 years, people's budgets are going down and down and down and down and down, and yet you still want to record really great material. Now, if you're just starting out as a guitarist, then chances are you're going to take a while to get the take absolutely perfect, or you're going to kind of fluff it and leave some mistakes in. Now, no one wants to leave mistakes in the recording. So if you come into a recording studio with your amp and they mic it up and you have, say, 2 days to do all the songs on the album, that's not enough time to get it perfect. And let's not forget that for rhythm tracks, you almost always double track things. You'll have one on the left side, one on the right side. So you've not only got to get it perfect twice, you've got to get it perfectly in sync on both sides twice. That's a lot to ask. If you've not done it before, you'll think, oh, it's easy. You'll start doing it. You'll play it back and you'll go, oh, God. So time is money in the studio. What I recommend to people is if you've got a guitar interface at home, a recording interface, get yourself a DI box. As you'll see in the kind of home setup that I have, I'm doing a video on that and I'll link that in soon. So if you record through a DI box into a guitar interface, you can then just use a kind of generic high gain virtual amp so that you know kind of what it's going to sound like. But then you can play it back and listen and listen and listen and keep playing it until it's perfect on both sides. I mean, yeah, the sound will be kind of crap because VST's not so good. I mean, there's a couple of half decent ones, but you have to put a lot of work in. But what you can do then, when you have kind of the raw DI files on both sides for the whole track, is you can then take that finished guitar part into a studio or just any space where you have the right amp, the right mics, the right setup, and use a reamp box. Now this, you don't see that many of these, although I'm seeing more and more of them, the reamp box. This is a Radial reamp box, and Radial are fantastic. They make stuff that just will not break. Now, this is the opposite of a DI box. A DI box takes a guitar level signal and converts it into mic and line level, computer level, essentially, audio. Now, if you try and feed that straight from your interface into a guitar amp, not only will you get a lot of buzz because the two electrically connect together, the level will be coming out way too loud, and the impedance will be wrong. The whole thing will sound either really tinny and sharp and awful, or muffled and like you've played it through like with a sock over the microphone. Now, if you use a reamp box, that will come out as a balanced signal from the interface into here, into this XLR, and then what comes out the other side is raw guitar signal, as if a guitarist was playing it live in real time, but perfectly, with all the ups and downs of your playing. So if you've taken all the time to make it perfect, it's perfect. So then, because your guitarist isn't playing guitar, they can objectively listen to the speakers, listen to the microphone, listen to the guitar amp and go, okay, so the playing's right, but the tone's not quite right, and you can start playing with the tone on the amp until you're completely happy, but not have to think about that while you're recording and not have to think about the playing while you're getting the tone. You can separate the two and have the headspace for both. So then, having the right amp, the right room, you just hit record. When you're happy with the tone, you sit back, you press go, and 4 or 5 minutes later, there's a track. And that means that in the studio, you can have the best amps in the world, the best mics in the world, the best preamps, yada yada yada. And it takes literally 5 minutes to do each take, which saves you a lot of time and a lot of money. Do it. Thanks for watching. I'm Adam Steele. for the Hot Pole Studios. If you like the video, then hit the like button, subscribe. We've now got an Ask FM page, Hot Pole Studios. If you'd like to ask me any questions at all, fire them at me or put them in the comments section below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got as long as it's not completely stupid. See you later.